Hey, what up, guys? Connor here, bringing you a little Gran Turismo action. Killing it. Killing it with the Honda. I'm not sure if it's Civic or not. I should probably do a little bit more research on these cars because then I could do some like cool little intros, like explaining the car, kind of like Top Gear style, or like comedians in cars driving coffee. And that's what I want to talk about in this commentary. Okay, so I think this is a pretty good idea. Um, So, if you guys have ever seen comedians in cars getting coffee, I like the show. I think it's a cool idea. They start off the show showing this cool close up and different angles of the car, and Jerry Seinfeld driving it around, and they talk about the car like this 1954 vehicle was made by, and then it's like kind of cool, but they, add a little flavor to it, and then it switches to a cell phone call between Jerry and the next comedian, and the comedian that's going to be riding with him in the car. And they go and they just drive this cool car and have conversations. And basically, they do is they take little clips through. I don't know how long they have these conversations for, but they drive from the comedian's house to get coffee at a coffee shop, and then maybe they'll get cake or go to some store afterwards, and then they drive back home. And the entire show is built around just taking little clips of these conversations and showing them, and then in between each clip, what they do is they kind of splice some B-roll footage of like either driving the car or like cool close-ups of the coffee or whatever shop that they're at, and they kind of tell a story at the same time where Jerry Seinfeld and whatever comedian he's with are traveling in this car, and they're going to a destination of the coffee shop, and they're there, and they're kind of just talking basically, but they have funny conversations. Honestly, a lot of what they talk about is just like normal everyday stuff. I don't. If they weren't comedians, it probably wouldn't be as fun. I went out of my way to kill that guy because he like ran me off the road a little bit earlier. He's just an AI bot, but I felt mad about it. So I probably could have been in first place, but I just wanted to go get that guy, so that's what I did. Anywho's. Okay. So my idea was to do friends in virtual cars drinking coffee, right? It's similar, like comedians in cars getting coffee. It'd be friends in virtual cars getting coffee. And so essentially what I would do is, and Gran Turismo is perfect for this because you can set up and take pictures and do replays that are like super in your face close up things of the car. So I could pick a car like a Ferrari and I could do close ups and take different snapshots in Paris and stuff like that. And then I could do splice in a little like phone call where I call my buddy Pat and say, hey, like we're gonna go virtual racing, blah blah blah, and then I sit down and I start playing my game, and I do a racing game. And as I'm doing my racing game, I'm talking to Pat, and what we do is we essentially just kind of edit the clips so that it doesn't even need that much editing, honestly. I might just do one continuous take, but I could do that, and then just basically splice in between each clip of us saying something that I think was interesting, a little clip of the car or the replay, and then eventually, like what I'll do is I'll finish a race and then I'll get some coffee and then I'll show some like B-roll footage of like really close up, high quality making coffee, and then basically use splices of those B-roll footage clip B-roll. Anyway, to put in between clips of me and Pat talking about some funny stuff. I think it would be cool, And I guess if Pat isn't down to do that, or like maybe some weeks he just can't get time away from his bay to make a video or whatever, or for whatever reason, I think I can maybe just do it by myself, talking to myself. And eventually what I could do is invite, like collaborate with some other YouTube gamers, and I would just basically do the same thing, except I'd be driving. Ideally, I'd like to get together with people in real life and then like be on a couch and we like, we're playing or whatever. I don't know. So that's an idea that I had. It would provide a little extra element, a little extra fun, kind of a little remix of gaming that's not just purely me, talking to myself. Because I mean that's what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys, but right now I'm talking to myself. So I want to add a little twist onto my videos because I just don't want to put out the same exact crap that everyone else is putting out, which is basically just recording gameplays and talking. And I understand that like certain people are more entertaining than others, and I watch other gaming videos because I like that person's personality or I'm really into the game at that time, so I want to, get some certain tips and stuff. But I just want to expand a little bit on the idea of playing video games to actually create something a little extra. And that's the thing is like with gaming videos, you kind of have to continuously put them out. Ideally on a daily basis. I mean, you can create some more high quality stuff on a weekly basis for sure. But I don't know. I think it'd be cool to do. So anyways, just let me know in the comments below if you guys would be interested in seeing that. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not already. I'm Wesley Snipes. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace out.